sitting here with Dale Gunderson, director of the Grand Rapids High School Band, and the guest artist for the annual jazz festival, Allen Vizzutti. He's a world-renowned. Am I not
world-renowned?
You?
Absolutely.
Legend in his own mind.
You've been quite admired by many. What brought you here to this humble town of Grand Rapids to work with the students in Grand Rapids?
Well,
we are humble, I think.
Yes, it is. Well, in the short scheme of things, he did. But in the broader scheme of things, you know, I have had the good fortune to have a music career in soloing and playing and writing in many facets since I was basically in my teens. I've done residencies. I'm currently doing a residency where I visit the University of South Carolina 6 times a year for a few days and work with, I perform during those visits and then also work with some students of some kind in some fashion during the week. You know, hey, he's working for a living.
You're quite well known for playing jazz and classical. What do you personally prefer as far as the performance genre?
My short answer is I love to be in front of the symphony orchestra, and I have written a lot for that, so it's also fun to play your own material in a classical sense. The symphonic setting is fantastic. The small group jazz/ish type setting I like is a piano, bass, drums, guitar, or maybe a saxophone and me doing a lot of original material, some jazz and some more contemporary. I use the word fusion, but it's not elevator music. It's not mayonnaise. It's much more interesting than that and more improvisation.
Tell us really kind of how the day has gone so far. What groups did you work with?
Don't concentrate on lunch.
Okay.
I have a particular interest in what happened on lunch.
I don't know that we run a normal festival like what most people, maybe what he gets hired to do on a regular basis. I can't always speak to that. What we do here, we're lucky that we have a active booster group and parents and sponsors and things like that take care of us so that we can just kind of have a relaxing day with all of our kids. So we had a middle school band up here that he got to work with for maybe a half hour and just kind of informal, just, you know, nuts and bolts and fun stuff. And then the 9th grade band, jazz band, got up there and we broke some things down and he talked about some music stuff. And then we did go to lunch, and then after that with the high school group.
And it's a commitment by the schools that come. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they have to decide, is the expense, the organizational effort, the after-hours teaching worth the half hour that we get at the festival?
What do you think the overall value to the students is bringing someone like Mr. Vizzutti in?
You can't even measure it. I mean, you can look at their eyes when they're playing and listen to him play and all that other stuff.
There's some feedback that comes once in a while that's really kind of uplifting, maybe after years. I'll meet an adult person who said, I mean, I'm old enough now, that said, you came to my high school and I was in that, and here's what I liked. And you're thinking, well, that's worth it right there. You know, the big circle of energy that came back.
And when you decide, go.